Just initial thoughts on your practice today.
Oh, good, really good. Yeah, did a good job. We're learning how to be physical, to be aggressive, but to stay on our feet and take care of each other. That's a hard thing to do, and we're learning how to do that. We got to get reps, we got to get better, but we got to take care of each other. We got to stay off the ground, and they've done a much better job. We're executing at a higher level.
There's some video that went out on social media. You guys in the stadium. Was that a scrimmage over the weekend?
No. We just try and get in there and just get comfortable with the setting. It was a pretty short practice, actually.
Coach, what's your overall opinion, or overall kind of just impression of Justin Lamson so far in the short time that he's been here?
Yeah, Justin is. Well, I know he's really competitive. I know he's really mentally tough. And then I knew that kind of coming in, just from his time watching him play in Sacramento as a high school player. Picks up on things really quickly. Intelligent, accurate, good under pressure.
And how does he look health-wise coming off that injury in 2022?
Yeah, he looks good. He's moving around well. He doesn't complain of any kind of pain or anything, and he's an agile guy too.
And for a quarterback to come in, not being in spring ball with you guys, just kind of what's the most difficult thing about that, especially when he's in a quarterback competition?
I think a couple things. One, it's the guys that he's competing with have had a lot of reps, so. Just coming in, and he was here in the summer, the earliest he could be here, and getting reps with the group. But and in this offense, we get a lot of reps the way we practice, and then just getting a feel for your teammates. Coming in as the new guy, and which is hard sometimes, But he did a great job. He came in and he led with his work ethic, and now he's made friends and he's more comfortable. But he's doing a great job.
Just in general, how you kind of viewing the quarterback position right now with the guys you kind of got battling out? Yeah.
So we got the three older guys are battling. I think Miles did a really good job. And I think he's going to be a really good player. Very accurate. But trying to focus on the three older guys getting a little more reps, and then seeing who separates himself. And it's happened a little bit. I'm not going to say in what way, but there's definitely separation that's taking place.
Is there a goal or a date that you want to have that decided by?
No, I mean, I'm not being tongue-in-cheek, but by first game. But other than that, I'm pretty patient. I wanted to I think as coaches, you try to train yourself to not prejudge. You know what I mean? And let it go through and let them see them evolve. And usually, if you're patient with that and you give them opportunities, typically, somebody emerges.
How have you handled the offensive line group so far? It seems like a relatively inexperienced group, and learning really inexperienced, and also learning the new system. So how have they been?
Patience and repetition. Coach V and Coach Netter have done a great job just being real patient with them, realizing that they don't have a lot of experience. And so typically not with a lot of experience, you don't have a lot of confidence, right? So you got to build upon those things. And so you try to put them in positions to be successful, but in the same sense, you want to put it under a pressure cooker and let them get out there. Luckily, we got some really good pass rushers out there that they're tested, and they're doing a good job for sure.
Looks like Simi Poly's maybe taking some reps with some of the older guys. What's he done well?
Simi's a really powerful guy, really tough, picks up on football. He played in a triple option scheme. He had a really good high school football coach and a great system, but didn't do a lot of pass blocking. And so I think he's adapted really well. He's super strong. Once he gets his hands on you, it's very hard to come off. Plays with a great pad level, super explosive, and just an awesome kid.
Let's talk about E.J. Smith and how he can kind of continue to progress from all those kind of courses and camps. How's he kind of settling in?
Yeah, first just getting healthy, I think was the biggest thing, and now he seems to be really comfortable in terms of moving around and cutting off that leg. And now it's just, with our running back position, you're involved in everything. And pass protections, which are complex for anybody's offense, just the multiple things defenses can do. And then route running, obviously he's good with the ball in his hands. But it's a versatile position that you got to know a lot of information.
Not much has come out, at least publicly, since we talked to you last week about realignment. Yeah. But are you still confident you guys will win?
I am. I'm an optimistic person, so I am. I'm confident, and we'll just wait and see. But like you said, there's no new information.
How strange is that? I mean, normally your schedule maybe 8-10 years out to not know next year.
I don't even know who's on our preseason schedule the following year. I really don't. I pretty stay focused on today. It's I know it seems like it would be hard to stay focused with players and coaches, but we're so busy and we're still so focused on getting better. It's really not hard at all. I think for people kind of sitting around and checking and surfing the web and every 10 minutes and all that, it's probably very distracting. But when you're here and you're working and you're competing, I think it's so far away that our guys and our coaches don't have any problem focusing.
Just in general, I'm kind of curious to get your thoughts on, just kind of on Ben and Jurasik and just kind of what you're seeing from him, that you've had a little more time working with him. Just what are you kind of seeing from him, the weapon he can
I mean, when Ben was, kind of recovering in the spring, so you see, you'd see his aptitude and things like that, but you really didn't get a chance to see what he could do. He's moving around really well. You can watch the tape from last year and see that he's good with the ball in his hands. He's a really good runner. He's a good route runner, plays the ball well, and he competes hard in the run game. So I've seen all those things, and he's just getting more and more comfortable, and he's a guy that is great in this offense just because he can do so many things.
And how does your offense kind of utilize tight ends in a relative to maybe other kind of offensive systems out there?
Yeah, I would say the tight end is a huge part of our passing game for sure. Obviously, tight end's always going to be involved in the run game, so it's a huge position for us. I love the fact that Stanford we get multiple tight ends and we get good tight ends, so that we can be in some heavier personnel groups. I'm not used to that. I'm used to having maybe one tight end and maybe a guy that can come in and help out a little bit. And here we got a number of guys that are really talented and versatile, so we'll utilize them more.